Hey everybody, Jake here from Bearded Gear, and I have a box to open. I figured I would open it here in the car because I'm really excited for it. So this is a new Protech that, as of when I'm recording this, I actually can't share about yet. So this video is going to go live once I'm allowed to share that it's here and that I have one. So I'm really stoked about it. I appreciate the guys over at Protech letting me get kind of a little bit of an advanced look at this before it's ready to be announced. But this isn't a new knife in the sense that they've made this knife before. It's just been a long time since they've made it, and I think they've updated some of the materials on it, etc., to kind of freshen it up. So this is going to be the Rockeye. I figured it would be fun to unbox it with my SBR, which just means short-bladed Rockeye. This is the smaller version of the Rockeye, if you will. This happens to be the River's Edge Cutlery exclusive with the partially blue Cerakoted blade. But I really love the SBR. This is a knife that I like, and it's a collection piece for me. I carry it, I use it every now and then, and it's the second one that I've owned. I liked it enough to buy one again and keep it. And yeah, it's a model that I really like. It's a Les George design, but it's based on the Rockeye. It's just the smaller version, and so I've always thought it would be cool to have the bigger version, but they haven't made the Rockeye in a long time. I don't really see them pop up very often. Sorry, my car just made the weirdest sound ever. Anyway, I've wanted one for a while, but they're just very few and far between and pretty expensive when they do pop up, so I'm stoked that they're making more of them now. So let's go ahead and bust into this guy, see what we are working with. It's in another box in here. More cutting for the SBR. Yeah, this is really exciting. Let's see. I'm just gonna rip into it like a barbarian because I'm feeling impatient and I want to check it out. Alright. Some packing peanuts, some bubble wrap. There we go. Get these packing peanuts out of here. Oh, sweet. They hooked it up with some stickers, too. Look at this. Alright, so in here, let's look at the stickers first. We have... Oh, no way! Oh, that's exciting. Alright, so there's 5 stickers here. It's a lot of stickers. 2 of the God's Son. 1 of... I think that's the TR4 or the TR5. I actually haven't owned that model yet. And then... This lighting is probably atrocious, I'm sorry. And then there's 2 of this one. This is the Malibu, and that's perfect because I own 2 Malibus, so I will definitely appreciate those stickers more than the others. It's my favorite Protech, for sure. Anyway, so whole bunch of Protech stickers. That is awesome. Extra thank you to those guys over there. Now, I did buy this knife. I should preface that. I like to say when I got things for free to review. I did pay for this knife. I just got to have it early, so still my knife that I purchased with my own money. Alright, definitely much bigger than an SBR, I can say that just from feeling it in the pouch here. Also, their boxes, I feel like they just do a really good job with these boxes. It's like a magnetic clasp. It's got this little sleeve that can cover the opening portion of it. This side magnets too, so you can open it from the little side, the big side. You can move the flap completely off, and then you can open both. It's just a really nice, well thought out box, and then they give it to you in this really nice pouch that is branded as well. So they do it right over there at Protech. All right, let's see what we got here. I think this one's just going to be black and satin or stonewash. Yep, perfect. This is way bigger than the SBR. I feel like in my head it was like a little bit bigger. This is a bigger jump than I was expecting. Alright. Killer. Yeah, this is not a small knife. So, this is the full-size Rockeye. This one, of course, is an auto. This is a pretty typical Protech in that sense. It has the kind of old-school clip, not the deep carry style that you see on knives like the SBR. There are definitely aftermarket clips that fit this, that are deep carry, so that's probably something that I'll add personally, just because I prefer deep carry clips. But these clips do function well. I've used this style Protech clip quite a few times, and they work great. Alright, let's see how she fires. I'm going to wait a second, because there's an old lady walking by, and I don't want to fire open this big, kind of gnarly looking auto right in front of a bunch of people at the post office. That's where I am. I'm about to send some packages. Oh, hold on. Of course, it got really busy, and a whole bunch of people just walked by, like, right as I was finally ready to open the sucker. Let's see how it fires. Ooh, heck yeah. So, as far as I know, these previously were only available in 154 cm, which is a steel that Protech uses a whole lot. 154 cm has been prevalent over there at Protech. This one is in S35 VN, which is a very welcome change. Compared to 154 cm, I will absolutely take S35 VN every single time. Man, those ergos feel good. That is a nice feeling knife. I really like that grip. This feels robust. It's funny, the SBR is kind of like a chunky little guy. Like, it still feels pretty robust for how small it is. But I guess I wasn't expecting this to be as much of a size difference as it is. Let me open both and I'll show you side by side. So if you look at them next to each other, the SBR really is much smaller than the Rockeye. So that's pretty legit. Same handle finish. The blade finish I think is the same typically, other than this one being an exclusive, so it's got the coating on it. But they both have the kind of machined flats, and then this one has the stone-washed grinds. This stonewashing and the machined flats go really well together. I like the look of that a lot. Hopefully this lighting is kind of cool and not totally terrible. We'll see, time will tell. Yeah, this is sweet. I'm really looking forward to putting this through its paces and carrying it and using it. This is a cool, cool knife. And it's one of those that, like, I've just wanted for a long time. So the fact that not only do I have one now, but that it also comes with the good news of they've upgraded the blade steel and they're making more of them. So a bunch of people can have them now too. Because I would be willing to bet there are quite a few people who've grown to love the SBR, or maybe have just liked this design in general and never got a chance to own one, who now are going to be really, really stoked that this is a back in production kind of thing. It snaps like a Protech, that's for sure. Yeah, this feels so good in my hand. The SBR feels good for a small knife, for sure. I can barely get 4 fingers on it. It's kind of like 3 3/4, but this, it feels good. Yeah, so anyway, this is the new Rockeye Auto. I'll be doing a first impressions on it. I may, by the time this goes live, actually be done with my first impressions and my full review, because I've got about a month-ish from now, a couple of weeks. So if I can, I'll have it all done, and that way in the course of just a couple of days, you can see everything from unboxing this video to first impressions, and then ultimately the full review. But it might take me a little longer, we'll see. Anyway, this thing is awesome. I am super stoked to have one, and yeah, this is sweet. I like it even better than I thought I would right out of the box, which is saying something because I had high hopes for this one. So, that is the Rockeye Auto from Protech, and it's mine. I've got one now. So thank you so much to the guys over at Protech. I will link down below to Protech on Instagram, Protech's website, all the stuff. I'll see if I can link to this knife directly, if it's on their site when this goes live. It should be. That's when I'm supposed to post it. So anyways, there will be links down below for Protech and this knife, etc. And if you haven't tried a Protech yet, you are missing out. They're one of my favorite brands. They're here in the US. They're actually right here in Southern California, and good people over there that are making incredible knives. I feel like their pricing is super fair for being a US made company and using a bunch of US materials and like just doing everything right. It's really cool that they are the way that they are. So there it is. Thanks guys. I'll see you on the next one.